Welcome back to Grow Joyfully. It's kind of an overcast day. Not raining yet today. Still quite cool, but that's to be expected in March. Time to go out and feed the animals, so let's get started. Good morning, girls. How are you today? I brought them out some yummy scraps. I had some green beans we didn't get eaten soon enough, and they got freezer burned, so they get to have that. And as you can see, some ice cream cones that got old. You are so noisy. Oh my goodness. Okay, well maybe if I give you some scratch, you'll be okay. Okay, let's do that. They really didn't seem to care for the scraps, so I gave them some scratch, and look at them attack. Yummy, yummy, yummy. There's Miss Fluffy Head. Pretty, pretty chickens, aren't they? I love to look at the patterns of their feathers on their back. We have a visiting duck right there. Here's the mama right here. I haven't seen the daddy or the drake. These are mallard ducks. So they come over and eat with the chickens. But I haven't seen the drake lately, so I wonder where he is. Anyway, it's time to go over and feed good old George. I'm going to change your name to Messy Bessie. He's looking for a little treat. And I have an ice cream cone for him. Not with the ice cream, just the cone. And I don't know if he'll like it or not, so we'll have to see. Okay, hang on, buddy. What do you think? No, after the first peck, they're like, what is this? No likey. Keep trying. I know, you wanted bread instead. I think they really like the bread. There's Mama Duck again, hanging out with the rest of them. Now it's time to go in and get some hay for the rabbit and the chickens. Okay, we have a situation here. We have two very persistent hens that are figuring out how to knock the lid off of this hay. And look, they've left us 2 eggs. Okay, so maybe I'll put some of this hay in your nest and see if you want to lay the eggs in there. Does that work for you? I hope so. So we'll pick up those 2 pretty eggs. Oh, they're nice and warm and fresh. Well, there's Daddy, as if on cue. He flew right in. Morning, sweet little boy. Are you nice and cozy? I'm gonna give you some hay. There you go. Nibble, nibble, nibble. And I'll get your bunny treats. Here's your bunny treats. And then we got to get you some water and you're all done. Okay, you have clean water, bunny treats, alfalfa pellets, and hay. And you're all done, sweetie. Have a good day. You have to keep all feed in a container and put up from animals because they will either eat it all and make themselves sick, or they'll go potty in it, or like these chickens, they'll make a nest in it. You just have to keep it covered. Listen, I'm just in between feeding 2 animals, and you've already taken up residence. Do you mind? Thank you. This garbage can has gotten misshapen by setting a certain way, so I can't keep the lid on tight. Yes, you guys are doing that, not me, you. Well, I know, but, still. So I'm going to take a whole flake and feed it between George and the chickens and put some in their nest and see if they like that. There's Mommy and Daddy Duck, really enjoying the chicken food there. Cuties. There's been a mating pair of ducks that have come back to my sister's house for at least 5 years, I think. And then sometimes it'll just be the bachelor club where the male drake ducks will come in and just hang out because they know they're going to get fed. Oh, look at this. I put the hay down and they're just loving it already. You guys have green grass all over. Well, I'm going to give some to George and then you guys can have some of it. Yeah, that sounds fair to me too. Good job. Time to wash their extra water bowls that we leave outside. Try to make sure they all have plenty of water, especially in the hot summer. I added a little bit of apple cider vinegar to it for their gut health and whatever else ails them. Little delicate drinkers. They're so funny. I'm going to give George a tiny bit in his water too. Well, George has finally got interested in the empty ice cream cone. Maybe it's just because it's in one big chunk. Maybe I'll break it up for him. There, is that better? Now he's going to town on it. He's got clean, fresh water and hay and food. And he's already messed up his food, but that's okay. They like to scratch and dig it back up, so he's doing good. He is a beautiful bird. Okay, George and Hopper are fed. Their water is clean. It's time for me to take this hay, my sweets, and go put it in your nest to see if you like that. There is the mom and dad duck. Funny, sweet animals. Yeah, you too. You're funny and sweet. Yes, you are. Yes. Okay, I have hay in one nest. It doesn't look like it would be very comfy because of all the sticks in it. But if they're laying purposely in the hay in that garbage can, I'm just going to see if this will work for them. I've tried to make the hay as comfortable as possible. They'll probably eat a good deal of it before tomorrow. We've already got one customer. She seems to like it. So I'll have to show you tomorrow to see if they laid more, if they ate more, what they did. Yes, I know. They'll have this all cleaned up and eaten by tomorrow too. Time to clean the chickens' water. Oh, that hay I put in their nest sent me into a coughing and sneezing fit. That is something you don't see very often. A whole flock of crows just went by. They usually don't hang out here because we have, I think it's a barn owl, and we have some red-tailed hawk. And usually that sends the crows off in another direction. Okay, water all cleaned up. Got 9 eggs so far today and a funny black and white dog. Time to wash my hands, take the eggs in the house, and go rest in the greenhouse for just a bit. And when I say rest, I mean a working rest, right? But I'll be sitting down. Okay, out to the greenhouse we go. Oh, I'm later than ever this morning getting out here. I did a lot of scrubbing in the kitchen and up in my bathroom. Got to do these things now and then. It's 47 degrees outside and 60 inside. I've been so busy I didn't even make myself a cup of tea today, but that's all right. Take a look at these guys, the Gazante. They have to be potted up today. I guess we got 11 eggs today. I had 2 in my pocket and I forgot they were there. Remember when we went and checked out the chickens laying in the hay in the garbage can? I am so lucky that there's not an icky omelet in my pocket right now. I saw on one of the YouTube channels, and I'm sorry I don't remember which one, where they sprinkle cinnamon over the top of the soil in their pots, and that helps to hold down the fungus gnats. I need to use it more frequently because I forget it's there, and it's a new thing to use, so I'll have to really try to observe and see if this works. I am planting up some jack-o'-lantern pumpkins and some pickle bush cucumbers. Planted up some straight 8 cucumbers. So I'm going to focus on the cucumbers, squashes, pumpkins, and a few things like that, making sure that we're getting everything planted that we need to. I've run out of labels, although I'm going to go to the $1.25 store today. So for now, I'm just going to write it with a permanent marker. Sometimes these cups make it through for another year, sometimes they don't, but maybe this will help me not have to pay so much for labels because I use a lot of labels. So I'm going to get these all labeled. I planted some cucumbers, some pumpkins, and I've potted up these Gazante, and then I'm going to head off for the day. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for all your love and support. Thank you for subscribing and hitting the notification bell. We will see you on the next video. Thanks for stopping by.